You have the power to change the world for the better. You have the ability to take on angelic qualities to heal and create more heaven on earth. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Diana Gregg, and this is part 2 of you becoming an angel, using love and forgiveness to heal our world. If you haven't seen part 1, please go back and watch that, as this video is building upon that one. In this video, I will be sharing with you more advanced and specialized techniques and methods for tuning into your divine self to activate your innate healing abilities and become more like an angel on earth. Continuing from where we left off in part 1, identifying and resolving common stumbling blocks that prevent you from fully stepping into your divine self and becoming more like an angel on earth. I believe the easiest way to remove the blocks is by looking at the bigger picture in order to expand your awareness. Awareness is transformative, and as your awareness increases, so does your personal transformation. From an ordinary existence, you develop an extraordinary partnership with the universe, with divinity. So here it goes, a simplified overview as to what it means to step into angel on earth mode. 1. Stepping into your awareness that beyond our human personas, we are all an extension of God. 2. Letting go of judgment. 3. Stepping up your compassion for all. 4. Forgiveness for what our human personas have been creating. And 5, spreading unconditional love. Now, in my private practice, I've often heard clients say forgiveness and releasing judgment is easier said than done. I understand this is no easy feat for most of us. So allow me to offer a perspective that helps make it a little easier to forgive, find compassion, and love all of God's creation, even the bits you may be wishing you could change. Now, you may never ever approve of certain things, certain motives, behaviors, actions, or agendas, but all of those things can change. The soul underneath a personality is a constant and pure extension of God. They may be playing the role of villain currently for this great production we call human life, but when we all get back to the Golden Globe Awards, we know that person was an actor or an actress and not the character they were so convincingly portraying to ignite a response in us. For their next production, they may represent something entirely different to ignite other feelings, thoughts, and responses inside of us. Keep in mind, it's these very interactions in life, the different stimuli caused by different characters and circumstances, that allows us to discover who we are, what we stand for, and what we wish to create. If you keep that in your mind at all times, you will find it easier to stay positive and motivated when everything appears to be the opposite of what you want, instead of feeling hopeless, lost, or depressed. Forgiveness is another powerful angelic trait that can be difficult for many people, but we can step by step walk ourselves into that direction. Forgiveness can arise out of compassion. Compassion can arise out of understanding. And understanding can arise out of awareness. Awareness arises from the waking up of our higher consciousness, waking up to our higher selves, our higher nature and connection to God, or the source of all. Now, this process normally takes lifetimes, but we are in luck, because the Great Awakening is now. All of us on the planet today have been given a golden ticket, a fast pass to accelerate the process, but not all of us will choose to use it, and that is our choice. Always offer a hand to those you can, but allow the freedom for them to choose if and how they'll proceed. Going back to moving ourselves in the direction of forgiveness. Forgiveness, if you only knew the superpower that forgiveness is for yourself and others, the magic that is hidden within the act of forgiveness. That is another topic that deserves an entire video all of its own. Forgiveness comes easier when we, 1, recognize everyone is an extension of God underneath their persona, and 2, that each person is taking on a certain role for the whole, the sum total of all of us, demonstrating different characteristics, personalities, needs, and desires, providing a variety of circumstances and catalysts for each of us to experience, learn, and grow from. 3. Now, I mentioned that forgiveness can arise out of compassion and that compassion can arise out of understanding. Once we gain a better understanding of what led a person to think, feel, or act a certain way, it can become easier for us to move into compassion. But sometimes a person's behavior seems to fall outside of rhyme or reason, so what do you do then? If you find yourself unable to reach compassion because you are unable to understand another person's motives, beliefs, or circumstances, the best plan of action at this point is to remind yourself that there is a higher purpose to everything that exists, whether you can see it or not. Leave that up to the individual and God and politely forfeit any judgment you may be holding on to. Sometimes I reach compassion through putting myself in their shoes. I think about how it would feel for me if I had to play the role they're playing. Here's a great example. If you know the story of Jesus and how he was betrayed by his disciple Judas, leading to his arrest and ultimately his crucifixion, underneath the persona of Judas was a pure, loving soul playing the role of Judas. I don't know about you, but I would have not liked to have taken on that role. During the casting of that role, I would have tried my very best to avoid being chosen. For sure, I would have not have volunteered. But the soul who did volunteer to play Judas did so in order to allow the prophecy to be fulfilled, and he provided an invaluable lesson to humanity. This act has been famously recorded in history and in people's minds as such a heinous deed, and to this very day his name has become synonymous with betrayal and treachery. So by reminding yourself that there is a bigger plan, that there are larger things at work than you can currently see or comprehend, you can more easily release anger and judgment and instead admit there's more to life than what you can currently comprehend, so let it go. Finally, remember, all is well. Nothing is outside of what God can remedy. But if God stepped in to remedy all the things we perceive as wrong or bad in the world, whenever things got tough, or eliminated everything we deem as a perpetrator, our free will would become null and void. We would never experience triumphing on our own. We would always depend on being rescued. We would never step up to the challenge and exercise our own creator skills. Therefore, it's up to us to make the changes we want to see in the world. And while it seems like an impossible feat right now, it took a while for things to get where they are now. And now that we are waking up to our power, we can steer this world more into a direction of love and light. And that's where you being someone's angel comes in. So we've discussed the simple actions you can take every day to be like an angel on earth. And we discussed the qualities to embody, the stumbling blocks, and the remedies for those stumbling blocks. We also discussed how it's sometimes the very people we wouldn't normally see as needing or deserving love as the ones who need it the most. So that brings us to choosing your person or people to be an angel for. This is completely up to you who you choose or why you choose them. You may want to start out with someone in your life, a friend or a family member, or you can go further afield and choose other individuals, people or groups of people. These are the people who you will dedicate time out of your life to do the angel healing exercises for that I'll be sharing with you in just a moment. These are the people to pray or meditate on, envisioning them happy, healthy, in love, and enjoying life. Maybe you've beaten addiction and you want to be an angel for people still struggling with addictions. Maybe it's someone you've learned just lost a loved one. Perhaps you choose to be an angel whenever you hear police sirens or an ambulance rushing by, saying a prayer and sending healing energies to help the person in need as well as their loved ones to stay calm during their emergency, sending energies to support the clear thinking of the paramedics and the medical team who will be assisting the person or people in need. There's no shortage of people who could use your earth angel assistance. When it comes to choosing who you want to be an angel for, it's best to choose a person or people who stir a lot of emotion in you, because energy healing is about energy and emotion and energy in motion. The more emotion, the more energy you can channel. So now, as promised, I want to share with you an angel healing exercise. Sitting quietly, bring the person or people you have chosen to your mind. Make a conscious choice that you, your beautiful multidimensional self, chooses to be an angel of light and love for this person or people. See them in your mind's eye. If you know their name, say their name and envision your person or people one at a time. Now take as much time as you need with this next step, because this part is crucial for channeling the healing energies. First, I want you to generate the feelings of pure love, laughter, gratitude, joy, all of those beautiful energies that make your being buzz and glow. Bring up memories with imagery if you can, because the imagery can really help you generate a powerful surge of energy, emotional energy. Feel yourself expanding with this love and laughter and joy. This exercise will break up any funky energies that have settled in your space while conditioning you to carry more and more light and love. So it's very healing for you as well. In your mind's eye, envision your body emitting light and love. Watch as this light grows larger and larger, and you become pure light. You may start to giggle, and your body might even begin to tingle and have sensations or vibrations running throughout your entire being. If this is uncomfortable for you for any reason, just tune it down a bit to a level that is comfortable for you. Any awkward sensations may be an indication of some energetic imbalances. This isn't harmful for you at all. It just means you could benefit from taking it more slowly and gradually. Imagine this light attracting angels and other healing masters of light and love to guide and support you in this endeavor. Next, bring your person to your mind's eye and state out loud or within your being that you honor your chosen person's free will to accept or deny this love offering. If they choose to block it for any reason, then allow that beautiful healing energy to come back to you, or send it to another person, plant, or animal for that matter. It's your choice. It's very important not to envision your person as sad or sick, etc. Only see them as the best possible version of themselves, which means happy, healthy, and living a fulfilling life. Once you have that person in the focal point in your mind, imagine the heavens opening up above their head and bathing them with God's light and love, or universal light and love, whatever your personal word is for it. Washing and rinsing their entire being of anything and everything that is not serving their highest purpose for being alive and on the planet today. Envision your person getting completely filled up with this light and love from the tips of their toes to the top of their head until they are overflowing. Watch as their burdens lighten up, their stress melts away. Witness inspiration flowing in. Envision them solving and resolving their hardships, their stressors confidently, successfully, easily. Envision how it looks to see them transform and transcend and become an example and inspiration to others who are witnessing their transformation. Hold this vision and the joyful emotions it creates for you. Hold it for a few moments and do a hard blink while your eyes are still closed to anchor it into your mind. Lastly, you close off the energy fields. You can do this by imagining closing off the streams of energy. It helps to do a physical gesture with the palm of one of your hands facing you and holding your hand slightly above your head. Bring it straight down in front of you and then back up and over the crown, moving over the crown and back of your head. During the entire movement, I'm consciously directing the energies to disconnect and seal off. Basically, you are making distinct boundaries where energy fields are concerned, keeping your field yours and their field theirs. It's as easy as that. So continue to exercise those angel wings as often as you can, and together we are making a difference, one act of kindness at a time, helping to create a little more heaven on earth. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. If you did and you think it's of value to other people to become angels upon earth, then please give it a like so that the algorithm picks it up and promotes it to more people. If you haven't already seen my angel number series and you are interested in this topic, be sure to check it out. I discussed the true meaning behind seeing the repeating numbers that goes beyond looking up numerology and angel number meanings. Also keep an eye out for my manifesting series titled Your Consciousness Creates. If you are interested, be sure to subscribe so that you'll be notified once that one is released. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again.